Hello everyone and welcome back to the Northeast Update YouTube channel, and we've got a massive Northeast update for you today. Not necessarily just Newcastle based, but this is Northeast based. It's going to have wider implications. So firstly, this has become an official announcement from the club. Now this is literally on the heels just a few hours of what's happening at St James's Park later on today. It's officially being called a public consultation event. They basically sent emails out, asked members of the public, stakeholders, local businesses to get involved, to hear what they're planning, and also to ask their questions, give feedback and stuff like that. Now, what they're announcing is what's been rumoured for some time now. We've seen Newcastle United bought land near St James's Park some time ago now. There was a lot of rumours by Newcastle United fans that they were going to turn this into some sort of stack-style arena. Now, for anyone who's not been into Newcastle for the last few years, other than obviously due to its closure last year, everyone will be familiar of Stack. Now, what Stack is it's a shipping container unit with food, drink, nightlife, daytime activity, everything. A central hub that you'd go to on a night out or get your group of friends involved with for drinks, food, everything. Dead nice central meeting area. Now, the official name for this, we'll put the images below. This is what's been announced. It's CGI images. So nothing's official just yet, but the fact that they're releasing CGI images, they're doing this public consultation, suggests that it is very likely that this will go ahead. The official name of this is St James's Stack, powered by Sealer. Now, we know Sealer are a sponsor of Newcastle United. So not only does this, that it seemed like the naming rights have kind of been sold to one of the sponsors as well, which increases money into the club, but also this provides a whole new revenue stream into Newcastle United. Now, for Newcastle United fans, the main takeaway for this is if it goes through, there should be a lot more money coming into the coffers for Newcastle United. That just means that the club are able to spend more and still meet financial fair play. Now, we know the owner is very super rich. Only restriction they've really got is this financial fair play burden. Now, we've seen in the last transfer market, signings at Lewis Hall had to be structured in a way where not all of the money could be paid up front. We've seen Eddie Howe actually say that they will have to be creative with deals, and it was later kind of expected that it was the Lewis Hall deal that he was talking about, because rather than pay all the money up front, they had to do it in stages, with a lot of the money being paid next season. The financial fair play, you're only restricted by what you fetch into the club. So this revenue stream should help Newcastle United in terms of their financial fair play constraints and allow them to spend even more. So it's great news for Newcastle United fans. Now, the official announcement, I'm reading directly from Newcastle United's official statement here. It says, if approved, the fan zone will introduce a thriving food, drink and entertainment option for supporters visiting matches, which should be picked up upon to James's Park, as well as creating a bustling midweek leisure and social destination synonymous with the Stack brand. It will be supported by the club's front of shirt sponsor, Sealer, which we touched on, a pioneering destination of experience organisation. So, few things of note that's probably worth touching on there is it specifically mentions supporters visiting matches. Now Newcastle Upon Tyne, very friendly at welcoming opposition fans. You can go to some places around the country and they don't take on opposition fans in their bars and their clubs, stuff like that. Newcastle United very welcoming with that. This seems to be going with that as well, and it provides a central hub which is not only going to be for Newcastle fans, but it's also going to be for away fans. Now, let us know your thoughts in the comments below if you think that's a good idea, bad idea. But one of the other things it mentions a little bit further down is it says it's built using repurposed shipping containers, exactly the same way Stack was in the past, around a central plaza and main stage area. I'll put them images, like I say, on screen. But it is exactly the same as what you would expect with Stack. Now, since Stack, we've obviously seen this being replicated a lot around the country in different areas. You've got Box Park in London. All of these different places, hugely popular just because of so much offering under one roof. It mentions here as well, so this will be a temporary construction that will attract people of all ages with carefully curated events, attractions designed for families. So it's not necessarily targeted specifically for Newcastle United fans. This is more of a wider community. So it's attracting almost all these different demographics, away fans, specifically mentions their families as well. So anyone who brings their families to the game as well, it's an extra offer before and after the game. It does mention as well, this is not just for a Saturday, this is going to be open all week. So this fetches revenue into the football club all week round as well. Provides a massive offering as well for anyone based in Newcastle, especially those, including myself, who missed the Stack building, by giving them an option to kind of have that little cheeky midweek drink, few drinks or whatever with friends in the city centre, high quality sort of venue. The only negative that I can really see with this, and the kind of thing that I thought when it was announced some time ago, is it might necessarily damage other local businesses. So people like the Strawberry, the Gate, where people will go to before the match, after the match for their pints. Will this massive attraction draw people away and into that? I'm very interested to see what your thoughts are. Let us know your comments below. And if you would go here regularly, if you would just go during matches, or kind of how you see this and what you'd be doing as a result of it. Before we go as well, I just want to mention the normal stuff that every single YouTuber does, like, follow, subscribe, all that different stuff. But there's 90% of people that watch these videos that do not subscribe. Having more subscribers allows us to create more quality content and stuff like that. So it literally only takes a second to do, but it has massive implications. Be a huge thank you for myself, and it helps the channel grow. So if you don't mind, extra second doing that, but we're very interested. I read all the comments, we'll reply. Let us know your thoughts below.